cell count than other dogs. So if your vet doesn't know much about greyhounds, he could misdiagnose something by looking at a blood sample. They don't tolerate anesthesia very well because they don't have much fat. And very hard. You got to be real careful with any kind of surgical procedure you do with them. But there's just a lot of little intricacies about greyhounds. I was at the vet one time with Molly. Molly was our second female. She was a beautiful, all black with a white patch here. Looked like it had a little tuxedo on. She was gorgeous. She was a tall dog, long leg, waist about like this. I mean, when I first saw her, I was smitten. I thought, what a gorgeous dog. She was a sweetheart, but she was a head case. She had some issues, if you will. And she tried our patience on a couple of occasions, but she was sweet. Anyway, I had her at the vet, and I was the only one in the waiting room, and the vet walked by, stopped, did a double take, came back in the room and said, "That ain't no dog, that's a greyhound." And I immediately knew that he had history with the breed, and I thought, great, he's going to understand this dog. But also, as a songwriter, I thought, that's a great line for a song. So I went home and wrote the song. Now, greyhounds they're marked with tattoos in their ears. They've got a unique serial number in one ear, and they've got their birth date and their litter number in the other ear. And let's see if there's anything else in the song that you need to know before I sing it. And basically, what they told us before we got the dogs, that they said, these dogs can never be off lead. They always have to be on a leash because their prey drive is high. They see a squirrel and they'll go after it, and you'll never catch it. And not only that, they'll just go straight across the street and could likely be hit by a car. So that's they said always the dog is always on a leash unless it's in a fenced-in yard. So anyway, so
are they jumpers?
Yeah.
Well, they can jump pretty high. Molly was a frisbee dog. We found that out, and it was just something to watch her run after a frisbee and just leap into the air and grab that thing. It was something else to see a greyhound do that. But anyway, this is That Ain't No Dog, That's a Greyhound. With my apologies to Lyle Lovett. Well, her ears are both marked with tattoos from the registrar. They stand up when they're perked. They flop over like handlebars, then she can fold them down flat till her head's almost round. That ain't no dog, that's a greyhound. You can take her out for a whirl, but don't let her off of that leash, 'cause she'll bolt for a squirrel fast as lightning that's greased. And then she'll cover 3 counties before she'll ever be found. That ain't no dog, that's a greyhound. You know that double suspension gait lets her run like the wind. She can fly through a track 1/4 mile. But I'll tell you, that hound is truly thin-skinned. Best keep your vet's number on the speed dial. Ooh, go dog go. Ooh, go dog go. Ooh, go cat go. You know that double suspension gait lets her run like the wind. She can fly through a track 1/4 mile. But I'll tell you, that hound is truly thin-skinned. Best keep your vet's number on the speed dial. From an Abilene farm to a kennel and a track to your house safe and warm. And she's retired, she ain't looking back. On your bed, on your sofa, you know that's where she's gonna be found. That ain't no dog, that's a greyhound. On your bed, on your sofa, man, you know that's where she's gonna be found. That ain't no dog, that's a greyhound. Thank you.